But you have to develop some good habits. You know, even when you get that phone call late at night telling you, no, come on, let's go out, let's do this. You know, they gotta say, you know what? No, I want to pray tonight. You know, my spirit not taking me there. You know, I want to develop some good habits because, you know what? I did that and I didn't experience the type of character. You know, sometimes when you do something, amen, you feel guilty afterward. You know, you're like, man, why did I do that? You know, you feel horrible. You feel like you messed up and you feel all ashamed and like, oh, you feel nasty. You know, so you're like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna stay out of this time. You know, develop some good habits. Go to church, even when you don't feel like going to church. Doors open, like, you know what, instead of going out to a club, instead of going out to a party, instead of going out with your friends, amen, say, you know, I'm going to go to church tonight. I'm going to go to church today, amen. You start developing some good habits, amen. Instead of watching TV all day, amen, read a book. Amen. Instead of hanging out in the streets, go to school, do something, occupy your time, develop some good habits. So that you can start having the right character. Maybe you had a messed up character, and maybe you had a bad character, and maybe you had a bad name, but start making some bad good habits. So that you can start developing the right character that you want. That you dreamed of. You know that dream that you had when you was a child? We all had dreams when we was a child. Some of you want to be a business person. Some of you want to be a singer. Some of you want, you know, but we got off track and we got distracted. And the character that we were trained up on, the character that we have, we got off course. In the New York Times, Barnaby J. Feller, he reports that in 1994, the Quaker Oats Company, which had posted strong financial earnings for several years, go with me because I'm taking you somewhere, purchased the Snapple drinks business. And I'm just talking about character, making the right choices and making the right decisions and what can happen when you make the wrong decisions. You know, he said, although in the late 1994, Snapple had been the leader in beverages like fruit drinks and iced teas, the purchase turned out to be a debacle for Quaker Oats and for numerous executives in the company. In late 1994, Quaker paid $1.7 billion to buy Snapple. A few years later, they could sell the company for only $300 million, a loss of $1.4 billion. In the first quarter of 1997, Quaker announced an overall net loss of $1.1 billion owing to its sales of Snapple. In April 1997, the chairman and chief executive of Quaker, who had promoted the purchase of Snapple, resigned. Like large corporations choosing what businesses to buy, Christians need to choose their commitments and environments wisely. Some activities are nothing but a drain. Hey, you know how it is. Sometimes you can get involved in certain, sometimes you can get involved with a man or a woman that drains the life out of you. Amen. All they doing is just taking and just draining you. You're like, oh my God, if I knew this from the beginning, I would have never got involved with you. I would have never got committed with you because all they do, they just drain you. They like suck the life out of you. You don't want to live no more. You don't want to just be in that. You're like, oh my God. Oh. And it's just like, you know, because they made a bad decision, they resigned. Because they lost the company a lot of money. So just like in your life, sometimes when your bad decisions sometimes it cost you your life. You see all the time that people get into relationships and amen, and they get into a relationship and the man is start hitting on them and abusing them. Amen. Sometimes when they stay in it, they lose their life. You know, if a man hit on you anyway, you just let you know what, you are is a woman beater. I gotta get up out of here. I'm staying this thing. Something might happen. Either I might kill you or you might kill me. But we have to learn to choose our commitments and environments wisely. You know, I tell young ladies, young men, when you get involved with it, make sure there's no bacteria. Communicate with the person. Stop making it about sex. Fornicate. Get the right thing. Communicate with the person. You need to know, if this boy crazy, if I give it this person, if I marry him, if he's gonna start knocking me upside my head. Do you have any type of inspiration, any dreams? Do you have a vision of the family? Can he protect me or provide for me? Check and see, do you have any bacteria? Choose your commitment environment wisely. Acts 20:20 said, and how I kept back nothing that was profitable unto you, but had shown you and had taught you publicly and from the house to house. Paul say that how I kept back nothing that was profitable unto you. Yes, you made some bad decisions. Yes, you made some poor choices. Yes, you made some. He said, but Jesus said, I didn't keep nothing back from you. The promise is right there. It's right in front of you. But you have to make the right choice to get to that promise. You have to get involved with the right commitment to get to that promise. It's right at the end of the road. The choice you make will either allow you to reach the promise or will hinder you from getting to the promise. And sometimes, because you gotta realize, every bad choice we make, it prolongs the process. And what happened? You got to start all over again. But God is, the Bible says He's long suffering. He allowed you to go through life and make bad decisions. Even though He promised you 20 years ago, He allowed you to go through life, make bad decisions. It's still there. It's still, the promise is still there. But He's waiting for you to make the right choice. And every time you make the right choice, you get closer. You get closer and closer to the promise. But soon you slip up. You're way back here. And then you got to start over again. Until you finally get it together. Until you start making the right decisions. And the more, every time you make the right decision, what happens? You also get stronger every time you make the right decision. So now when the same temptation comes, you're like, oh no, it's just, like the Bible says, take the dust off your feet and you just go close. Until you get to that promise. He said, I didn't keep nothing bad for you. That was prophet. I didn't keep nothing bad. Everything that's it's right there. I gave it to you. I give it to you. Jesus said when He went to the cross, He took back the keys and took the authority, amen, and all the promises that Adam, amen, has lost, amen, Jesus redeemed it back. What Paul is saying, that God had laid the groundwork for you to succeed. He already laid the ground there. He laid the foundation. But you still must make smart the choices which will have a better life. Or will give you a better life. You still have to make smart decisions. You still have to make smart choices that will give you a better life. God will not show the plan and go do it for you. He will not show you the plan, and then He's going to do it for you. No, you have to do it for yourself. He's going to show it to you. Now it's up to you to make the right choices and make the right decision and do it for yourself. He give you a vision. He give you the plan. He give you the blueprint. He tell you where to go. He connect you with the right people. But you have to do it. See, a lot of times God show us that, and because sometimes fear a keeper from stepping out, a keeper from going forth, because of